This is a very special research project. We're out in the archipelago. We can't control anything. There's no way to pilot or test it. We have to do everything on site. We consider One Water Race as more of a hypothesis generating project, and not as you usually have in research where you test an hypothesis, but mostly generating new knowledge with new insights. So that's more of a sort of a scientific playground, so to say.
This race is a beautiful, dark beast.
It's the hardest race in the world.
I'm not quitting.
One of the toughest things humanly possible.
What is the ultimate proof of human capacity?
So One Water Race is sort of a scientific playground for us where we learn a lot. So the real-time sensor aspect could be applicated to so many different scenarios. That enables us actually to follow an athlete in a whole different perspective, and also for a coach that can monitor the athlete's performance real time and also during a training session. And an additional goal is also to enhance the safety and the medical aspects of endurance sports, where the medical team could actually sit and monitor the vitals during the race. So there are many applications, not just the ultimate proof of human capacity, so it's so much more. So I'm Marcus Moberg. I'm a researcher at the Swedish School of Sports and Health Sciences, and I've been doing research together with One Water Race for the past 2 years. Now we're approaching year number 3, and my background is in exercise physiology, trying to study the limits of human performance. Now we're at my house. This is where I live, quite close to the archipelago. So I'm living here together with my wife, Madeline. We've been together since we're 18, so past 20 years now, so it's quite a long time. And we also have 3 kids, so it's a full house. And sometimes my wife says we're 4 kids at home, me being the 4th one, of course, taking care of me as well. So I'm so delighted to have Johan Wallberg as a co-worker. He is now one of my PhD students. He has been in charge of the National Elite Center for Swimming in Stockholm, and he's been the coach of Sarah Sjöström, one of the most successful female swimmers in all time. Combining his practitioner knowledge and the research capacities we have, I think will be super. So I'm really looking forward to having him on board doing research together.
So now we're going to look at determinants for performance and training, response and recovery for athletes, but with my particular interest, swimmers. I would say the main difference is in pool swimming you just follow the black line, and then speed is the major challenge. Open water is keeping your direction and be aware of current and sometimes rough water. It's a bit scary if you go from the pool to the open water, because we call it like dark water.
This is a basic sensor developed for diabetes care. Our goal is to be an open source and be in the front, so we could adapt every new sensor, follow the development, and then be able to integrate it into new system, because we know that it's not a single variable that is important. Measuring as much as possible is a key.
Oh, here's my team from last year. 2 years ago. You see, I'm like, oh, can I take away my stuff? You see. I had a short sleep that was very unplanned, and then I woke up and they were really sick. I was really afraid that this is going to be the reason we stopped, because I mean, this was what you got on camera. I was there the whole time. Yeah. This was like a 10th of how many times they puked in that race.
You good, Mitchie?
Yeah, bring on.
I mean, there are two obvious reasons for puking like this. I mean, one is of course your GI tract just shutting down, but it could also be since there's a lot of motion with this swimming and then you start to lie down. I mean, I guess a lot of people have experienced being on a boat and then you lie down and everything starts to shake. It feels like you're on a roller coaster.
Like when you're drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you get nauseous and then you start to get up and then it basically comes.
What are we doing?
You're okay.
The fishes are happy at least. Get something to bind that with that.
That's more of a case, I would guess, that the stomach just shuts down. A lot of strong carbohydrates and just everything just sits and then comes up. Do you train a lot with the sports drinks? So I mean,
that was the thing. We were talking about it that year, and they didn't really train with it that much. For year 2, they realized that.
Do you run a big hot potato mash or something on the when you finish all the big swims?
Yeah.
All right.
So they were much better on the energy uptake this year.
that's a key to success because you can actually train your gut in that sense to make sure that your gastric empties more easily and you can uptake carbohydrates better, and that's a key. Otherwise, because when you're stressed and when you do exercise, everything basically shuts down. So it needs to be perfect.
Salt. Salt. Yeah, I got salt tablet here.
And my team adapted that more this year because they realized they need more food. So they had really done their homework for 24 and had much more food. They had a good routine. Brock was really into it, so it was easy for them to just handle the sports drink to me. Then he could prepare food for Mitch and Hillary.
Good job. Keep fueling. It's really important to fuel now.
And they did so much better this year.
Sleepwalking.
I'm so tired. A little bit sleepy.
Do you practice sleep deprivation yourself, or it's just can you handle? I mean, compared to Mitch, you seem to handle it a bit better. Do you practice that, or is just
no, nothing? But remember, we talked about that. I mean, when I had a targets, like taking the team there and swim there, I was never tired. But when we were standing, like talking, looking at the map, standing, having food, I was like, oh, I could sleep now.
I mean, you can tell from individuals that some are just more prone to be like this. I actually don't know the reason why people are more prone to it. And did you also have a strategy to avoid being in a tough orienteering area when it's like the second night, really dark, when you're tired? Or
I wish we had that plan because we ended up in a really tough area exactly at the same time as Mitch got tired, pretty much the same as last year.
We just follow the power lines.
Then Brock, like he's 2 meters tall and like arms like this. He was like, "Hey, team, come in here." Like, "No, we're gonna sleep here." And I was like, "Okay, just do it." I think we set alarm on 15 minutes.
Sun's coming up now.
But I think that nap made us finish the race, even if it was mental or physical. That nap was really important.
And once you start swimming, you just switch your brain off and turn your arms over.
it was very fun meeting Marcus and discussing last year's race, and also to get his view, because I mean I had quite limited time to actually speak to all the athletes after the race, so it's really good to be able to ask questions and talk into detail. So I really appreciate it, and new insights for the future.
Okay, One Water Race 2024 starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!